Hi, we're Kev and Emma. 18 months ago we started a new adventure and bought a 57-foot narrowboat called Ripple. Why not join us and watch our highs and lows, the renovations and changes we've made, the clever storage that's been created, and find out what it's really like living and working full-time aboard a narrowboat with 2 dogs while exploring the waterways of our beautiful country. Hello! So we are just leaving North Kilworth Marina, and instead of going left we went right. So we are now heading back down the Leicester line. Gave up with Market Harborough, it was not to be, so we gave up on Market Harborough, and now it is, what is it, 30th today, 30th of December, so New Year's Eve. Yeah, we're heading down towards Crick. Lindsay and Paul are just coming behind us. Well, they're just getting out the marina. But it's a beautiful day for cruising. Look at that weather.
Sunglasses on.
Yeah, sunglasses on. I haven't got sunglasses on. I've got a peaked hat on
Very
instead.
bright.
It is very, very, very bright. We haven't put a bow camera on because you wouldn't be able to see anything because the sun is just in front of the boat, right in front of the boat. We're not going all the way to Crick today. We've just travelled back from Southampton this morning. We got up early and we were back in the marina by 11 o'clock this morning, which is amazing. There was hardly any traffic on the roads. We were expecting it to be fairly busy, and yeah, filled up with fuel, water, grabbed some coal, and off we go. So we hope that all of you watching had a wonderful Christmas. We had a fantastic Christmas, really, really good. 3 days on the boat with my brother and my youngest son. Dan and I, my youngest son, managed to cook a complete Christmas dinner on the boat, and which was no mean feat, to be fair. It was planned like a military operation, but executed pretty well.
Yeah, carved to perfection as well.
Of course, Kev did the carving. He came in the last few minutes and then claimed glory.
Yeah, like Harry Kane.
Like Harry Kane, or like me on painting the boat.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really good. I did take some video footage, so just of the different stages. So you can watch that now.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And then after our delicious Christmas dinner, we had Christmas night on the boat, and we got up on Boxing Day and headed back down south for 4 days.
4 days. Yeah.
Feels like we were back for about 2 weeks. We crammed so much in. Kev's got a massive family, and you know, when we go home, especially now we know we're heading further up north, we just wanted to see everybody, and so we had a number of events We took the grandkids
That's them for the afternoon.
and played crazy golf with them. And then we went to, we took Kev's kids. Kev's got 5 boys and partners. We all went and did a bowling evening and karaoke. That was great fun. And literally, they were all fighting each other for the microphone. Such performers.
Don't know where they get it from.
Kev was probably the worst. you love a good sing along,
I love
don't
a good
you?
howl.
He loves a good howl. So yeah, he did his best Robbie Williams impersonation.
Screeching at everything.
But it was really good fun and some really good quality time with the kids, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then what else did we do? We met up with friends, our gang of friends. There's about 15 of us. Went into Southampton. We did a bit of ice skating, and then we went to a place where you can play virtual darts. I mean, it's real darts, but you play virtual games. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So lots of fun games, lots of silliness, and then you
Lots
just
of drink.
carry on drinking afterwards. And then the last thing we did was we caught up with Rich and Rack, who Rich is Kev's brother, and Rack his wife, and we went round theirs because they went to Spain for Christmas. So we went round there last night and literally got up this morning and come back to the boat, and not gonna lie, a little bit broken.
Yeah, done in now.
Tired. My social battery is at 0 currently. I mean, we drove back. We had a 2.5-hour drive. I said to Kev, I can't even bother to talk. Just tired.
What a scintillating drive that was back for me.
You know what? It was probably a little bit of peace and quiet for you. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
But yeah. So one of the things that we have realised is that because when we live on the boat, it's a fairly quiet life. We do stuff, we go places, and obviously, we spend time with Lindsay and Paul, but we don't do the social stuff we used to do, the out and about and loud places, and when you live that quiet life and you go back and taste it again, you realise
just how much you don't like people.
It's like sensory overload at times. When we were playing bowling, there were so many noises in this place. The bowling, the music, people chatting, cheering, all sorts of stuff. And it's just like, wow, we just have a really peaceful life. So it doesn't take long to kind of get used to it. So by yesterday, we were very much ready to come back to the boat and looking forward to a peaceful new year. Going to go out for a meal with Paul and Lindsay, a few drinks, maybe a few games, and then it is just back to our nice peaceful life, isn't it? But hopefully after that, the plan is we need to, we really, hopefully we're gonna get a pace on, because we feel like we've been stuck in the same sort of place for quite a while now. So new waters for us in the new year. We've just moored up, and here comes Paul and Lindsay. I think we're going to stop here for the evening. Beautiful spot, look at this. Look at that.
have a funny feeling at some point I'm going to get wet, which is fine. I don't mind getting wet. The wind's up and then it's down, then it's up and then it's down, but the cruise is quite pleasant. Emma's just bought me some breakfast up, which was lovely, and so far, touching wood, a fairly pleasant cruise. And I don't mind cruising in the wind and dull weather, purely because there's not many other people out on the canal. What I have noticed is a bit from Kilburn down to here, there's a huge amount of trees down either side of the canal, not so much in the canal, but down in the woods, in the kind of the hedgerows on either side, kind of there and there. I know we're getting closer because I'm getting closer and closer to the wind turbines in front of me. Little Miss Sunshine, we've seen that boat lots of times. I think we keep kind of crossing over each other quite a lot with Little Miss Sunshine. I don't remember there being so many boats when me and Paul came along this way 3 months ago. We came from Braunston and the girls weren't with us. Emma had gone home for, I can't really remember what Emma had gone home for. Lindsay had gone home, I assume, for work or to see her dad. And me and Paul did from Braunston to, where did we go? Foxton direction back. Don't remember it being this busy at all, so nice little community. Yeah, lots of wood on people's boats, collecting all the fallen trees. We have just arrived at Crick, and where all the moorings are, there's one boat right down the bottom. So we're going to head there purely because it's close to the road. Less distance to walk to the pub. Emma's feeling a lot worse now. She's actually gone back to bed. For Em to go back to bed is quite rare. So I know she's not feeling very well at all, bless her. We'll see. We may go out tonight, we may not. I don't know yet. For the moment, that is us. And this is home for a week or so. Quite nice. Look, as we stop, bloody sun's starting to come out.
It's the 3rd of January 2025. Happy New Year! Not so happy for us. It was a bit of a tough couple of months, the last couple of months of 2024, and we were hoping that we'd left that behind us in the new year, but on the 3rd day of the new year, in fact it wasn't the 3rd day, it was the second day, yesterday we realised that we've got power issues again. So we don't know what it is. Obviously something was replaced last time. It wasn't cheap, it cost us quite a bit of money to get it repaired, and the same things happened. So basically Kev turned the engine on yesterday for power because we've moved down to Crick, and when he went to charge the boat, Kev can tell by the sound of the engine. You have to excuse me, it's really bright. Kev could, so he said there's something not right there. So he had a little look, and it wasn't charging. So both of us are not particularly well. You may notice that I sound more like Kev than Emma. So we've picked up a bug, and as much as we want our vlogs to be super happy and all of you tune in and see how wonderful life is, the reality is that's not how life is. And we did say right from the start, when we started vlogging, we would vlog the good, the bad and the ugly. So we are heading into Crick Marina because we need power. So it's sod's law that we literally moored up just past the marina entrance. But Crick Marina also has 2 entrances. So this is the first entrance, and we were facing this way. But we can't. We're not supposed to go in this entrance. We need to go into the entrance up here. And so Kev's had to reverse back, and then he's gone into the marina and turned us around so that we can go down this way and into the entrance that's just down here. It's a beautifully bright day, but it's very, very cold. The forecast is that the whole country is going to have snow in the next few days. Kev's supposed to be going back to the office. So yeah, it's all kind of come at the wrong time, plus just not feeling well. And that's the problem, you know, that's the downside when you're on a boat, is things aren't as simple and easy as when you live in a house. You kind of, I mean, you just have to go with it. It is what it is. And if I'm honest with you, the good outweighs the bad. But when the bad happens, it's like, ugh. Neither of us have any energy. We feel really, really, really tired, really drained. Last thing we want to be doing is moving the boat, and certainly the last thing our bank account needs to be doing is to be paying for another fix. So let's hope it's not too costly this time, because last time it was very costly. So fingers crossed. So on the money note, actually, one of the things that we do need to share with you is we got some coffees bought for us. Now, we set up Buy Me a Coffee when we set up our YouTube account back in April, March, whenever it was, but we've never once kind of promoted it. I don't know, it just feels a bit weird. I know lots of people do, and we probably should. I mean, you know, we're not going to say no if you wanted to buy us a coffee, particularly at the moment when we've paid out so much money, but we've never promoted it. And we just went on there the other day just to have a little look at what we'd set it at and what have you, because Lindsay and Paul had done something, and we thought, oh, we'll have a little look at ours. And they hadn't notified us, but we had 2 people buy us more than one coffee, which amounted to a reasonable amount of money, and we were absolutely bowled over by it. It really made our day. Was it yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday.
When the boat went wrong.
Yeah.
Kind of took the edge off of it a little bit. We were like, oh, that is so nice.
So thank you to the 2 people. It means a lot, actually. Thank you. Really appreciate that.
So yeah, we were super grateful for the coffees. Thank you so much for that. It really, really made our day. You know, the money that you gave will go towards fixing the boat, treats for the dogs, and is very much welcomed at the moment. So thank you very much. If anybody else would like to support our channel and buy us a coffee, please do. So thank you, guys. Really appreciate it. This is how cold it's been overnight. There's a little bit of ice in the entrance to the marina. Nice thin entrance to get into, as per usual. That's how marinas work. And this is where the annual Crick boat show takes place. I've actually never stayed in this marina. We've been to the marina the last few years, and we're planning on coming this year as well, hopefully. But yeah, we've never actually had the boat in the marina, so this will be a bit of a novelty.
Definitely icy, look to my left.
Not sure if you can see the ice or not, but definitely a bit of ice on the canal this morning. Now this is the first day, the very first day of the icy weather, so that'll be interesting to see what happens over the next few days. So this is going to be our home for the next few days, 5 days I think. So Christmas Eve. No, not Christmas Eve.
No, New Year's Eve. It's easy for you, isn't it?
So-
had a drink today.
Yeah, so social back. Hang on. Oh. Because no one knows you vape. Goes in bloopers.
After our friends, a couple of them were quite squeaky. Aren't you, squeaky toy? Gives you tinnitus in your ear.
Oh, Vic. That's
Squeaky
not
Vic.
nice, is it?
When Em's feeling better, I'm sure she'll do a bit to camera for you because I'm pretty poor at this and rubbish. Other than that, if we don't see you before, have a great New Year's Eve. Enjoy yourself. Drink responsibly, drink plenty, and don't drink and drive for God's sake. But other than that, from me and Emma, have a fantastic New Year, and we'll see you in 2025. Not bad. This will do for a little bit. Buddy's still, oh, wrong way.
Is that filming? Yeah. Still can't actually see. Am I on the film? I have no idea whether my face is in the screen or not. I just can't really see it. Like, it's a beautiful day. I mean, oh, I thought it was a bluebird.
No.
Damn, I thought
So
it was a
thank you
bluebird. It's not. It's
to
a
the
hit.
2 people that bought us coffee.
Do that again because I got distracted by the bird. But we've kind of learned ways of getting into these tiny little fingers. It's often easier with somebody off the boat.
To pivot it.
To pivot it. It's a friends moment. Pivot!
Is that our friends, is it?
It is, yeah. Kev has never watched
I
Friends.
never watched Friends. Got no friends.
You got no friends?
No friends.
Oh, that's a bit sad.